Welcome to Local Legends with Jess, the Arizona edition. I'm Jessica Benevento, your mortgage matchmaker, opening doors with ease and bringing you the stories behind Arizona's most inspiring people. From best-selling authors and elite athletes to business badasses making moves across the valley. These are the local legends shaping our communities. Get the inside scoop, real talk, and powerful conversations you won't hear anywhere else. Local Legends with Jess, where Arizona's stories connect.
Okay, welcome to Local Legends with Jess and Jason. He added a co-host to the show because you know what? We just had to amp it up. We had so many requests to add you.
Really?
So many, I can't even count. So
You just told me at 11:56.
I know, that's okay. Before we start, I have such a special guest. Before we get into that, I want to give a special shout out to our sponsor, Justin. Justin takes care of all insurance statewide in Arizona. In fact, personally, we use him for auto, life insurance, whole life for our kids. Do we have homeowners insurance with him?
No.
No, we should. But Justin treats everyone like their family, truly. So,
Car.
Huh?
We have our car.
I said car.
Yeah.
Okay. But anyway, let's get back to it. I have such
He's
an
from
awesome...
State Farm, by the way.
You're not supposed to say that.
Why?
Because we were told not to say.
Oh, okay.
You already
Go ahead.
are fired. Anyway, our special guest today is Miss Kennedy, Kicks by Kenny. So excited. Okay, you are our first guest that is truly a guest. Like we usually, I pick, these are all like people that I work with or I'm friends with, and we bring them on and spotlight them on Local Legends. But I was introduced to you from Elisa, and she's like, you need to have this gal on your show. And
well, I'm honored.
Yeah, I stalked your Instagram and I'm obsessed with you. We're going to get right into this.
We're going to get right back to it.
Tell me first off what you do.
I make custom shoes.
Okay.
Well, I make a bit of everything, really. My motto is you name it, I paint it, but I mostly do shoes. So that's what people know me as the shoe girl.
Okay. And how was this evolved? How was Kicks by Kenna evolved?
It was actually, funny enough, it was a COVID project. So I started when I was 16. It was locked down and I saw it on YouTube. It was a trend going around and I saw it and I was like, I could do that. So I just started painting shoes. And actually I started first with Sharpie markers, which was kind of crazy. Paint markers, I will say. But actually I had my dad, I begged him. He took me to Home Depot.
Okay.
And I got my very first pack of the Sharpie markers and that's how I started. My first pair was a pair of Converse for my little brother. I never posted them because I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know if people are going to like these, but they were really cool. They had like Chinese dragons all over them.
Right.
Do you still have them?
I do.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Maybe I'll send you guys a picture of them.
Yeah, I want to see that.
Yeah.
So you just took a pair and you were bored. We were all locked up for COVID and you just started.
Pretty much.
Okay.
That's how it goes.
That's how it goes. So how long ago was that?
Oh my gosh.
So where are we?
Oh, 6 years, actually.
6 years ago.
Because I'm going on 6 years, 4th of July. So.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so you started with that pair, and then what?
Well, and then after that, actually, my mom, she's here today, but she was the one who posted it on Facebook, and it kind of got a little bit of heat from my neighbors. They're like, wait, this is sick. Like, I want some. I was like,
so cool.
okay, actually, I have to start doing this. So I started with my neighbors. And then it just kind of snowballed. So word of mouth is great. It's so important to like get out there and start talking about what you do. But after I started kicking off the business, my first major client was Michaela Skinner for the 2021 Olympics.
Oh, wow.
And actually, I met her through my gymnastics coach.
Okay.
And she was like, I have a girl you should do some shoes for. So she was my very first big one. And then Simone Biles right after that. And then I just started snowball. We started working for the NFL. And then I did Bradley Bozeman. He was playing for the Baltimore Ravens back then.
Yeah.
And from there, it just blew up.
Wow.
Wow. So really just social media.
Yeah.
Got you out there.
Yep.
Which I
And
think is
never stop talking about what you do.
exactly. And especially when you love it, it's easy to talk about.
It is.
So
I got a question for you
Okay.
because I think this is more of a business question. And you being as young and entrepreneurial as yourself, how did you know how to price out the shoes, like to begin with? Because that seems pretty difficult.
It's crazy. You always have to reconsider everything, like time, your years of experience. I have a degree now. So I'm like, I have to you always have to readjust what you're thinking for what like
Sure.
your talent is worth. When I started, it was hard. I think I was charging $20. That's right. I'm dead serious. I think I was charging maybe $20, if not less.
Yeah.
Or just here, have them. Like,
Right.
and it evolves, of course, and as times go on, it changes. But when I first started, I didn't know how to
Yeah.
price that out, so I just started with what I knew. So
You were excited that people were excited to see
Right.
your artwork. And they were paying
Exactly.
for it.
yes,
But then you realize your self-worth. And
Yeah.
then it got better and better as it progressed. I think
Mhm.
that's really cool.
exactly.
You're pretty good. I'm glad I hired you. Did hire. Okay. So now, is mom your momager?
Yes, she is.
I love that. I love
Momager of the
She's so
year.
proud.
moms.
I know. I love that. So going back, art. Were you an artist? Because we have a 9-year-old. I was
Yes.
telling you about Sophia, and she's definitely super artistic. Will just sit and draw or create these things really tiny. She'll make things out of paper, and she watches. She gets.
I did
art
that,
YouTube.
actually.
Okay.
That was like when I first started. In fact, I was talking with my mom about this on the way over. When I was really little, I used to take paper and I'd make like, I don't know why I would do this. I'd go under our dining room table and make like elaborate like scenes. Like I'd put like planets up and like, I'm an astronaut. And I did all kinds of stuff like that. That was like my original like creative itch was like,
Yeah.
I wanted paper and tape for every birthday, Christmas. It was so funny.
That's awesome. Yeah, and then it just evolved into
Yeah,
just
started
little.
drawing, and then I told you guys earlier a little bit, but my first painting experience was on shoes or in like art class as a kid. But yeah, painting didn't come until later in life when I was 16. But
Okay.
yeah, drawing was a huge part of my life. Art was always huge for me when I was younger. That was like scratching the creative itch.
Yeah. So what was, when you were younger, what was your ideal future? What did it look like in art? Were you going to be?
Yeah, actually, I don't think I ever even the concept of becoming a professional artist, it's not something people talk about.
Right.
Like, and it's crazy because I feel like we should. There's so many creative people in the world that just have an idea, but it's not something that exists yet. So you have to be the first one.
Yeah.
And for me, I think growing up, I don't think being an artist was even on my radar. It was like, this is a hobby. This isn't something you're going to do. Like, you're going to do something different. In fact, when I was younger, I wanted to be an astronaut.
Okay.
So I don't know if this is very right field from being an astronaut, but everything's possible.
So where are you now school-wise? Are you just finishing? Or
I-
you already got it.
I'm graduating May 13th.
Oh my gosh. So
Yep.
we are like a month and couple days.
I'm so excited.
What's your major?
Graphic design.
Okay. Now, the past 4 years in college,
Mhm.
can you say you're walking away and you really got something from your major?
Yeah, actually, funny enough, I was talking to my teacher about this yesterday.
Yeah.
I think I did, maybe in a different way than my peers did, because they were there to learn, and like, this is the skill they're developing,
Right.
which of course that's why I was there too. Because it's, as a business owner, there's always the thought in the back of your mind where you're like, I have to keep improving myself.
Right.
In a sense, whether that be what you're already doing. For me, it was, I want to be this as well. So my thought process with going to school in the original way was, I want a degree, because that's how, in my mind, I'm going to have that, just the foundation of what I do as a business owner and as an artist. So in school, for me personally, I think what happened is I developed, because graphic design's hard.
Yeah.
You kind of, it's a lot different than I think what a lot of people do. It's not art, very separate from art. But what I did get from school especially is like the attention to detail
Okay.
and time management. That's a huge thing, because I
Huge.
go to school full time
Yep.
and I do this full time. So time management and just attention to detail was the biggest things I took away from it. But
Okay.
I loved it. I loved school. I'll probably be sad when I'm done, but
Yeah.
I'm excited to be done.
Right. So what are the plans? Once
Oh
you
my goodness.
graduate?
That's the question, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Well, I'll probably always be Kicks by Kenna.
Yeah.
I want to do this forever and ever until I can't. I actually recently got hired on full time at Paradise Valley City Lifestyle.
Oh, wow.
So I'll be working with Nadine Bubeck, if you know her. And from there, I think I just want industry experience for probably 5 years, because again, I did go to school. I want to utilize that degree for a little bit at
Right.
least. And then I'll probably just freelance graphic design, and from there, just keep being Kicks by Kenna,
Yeah.
wherever the life takes me.
So how do you, like, all these athletes that you mentioned their names, where is this just someone refers you to this person and then they see you? How does it all work?
It's interesting. I mean, it's a little bit of everything. Instagram's a huge part in that, of course, but it is word of mouth. I feel like you hear about someone doing something and you're like, wait, I want a part of that too. And that's exactly how it started for me. And that's how it still goes. In fact, we don't even really reach out to anyone in them anymore. When I first started, I was doing a couple free pairs here and there to be like, okay, this is a really cool person. I can do a free pair. We're going to get a little bit of publicity from that. And we still do that, of course. But we more so now, it's people reaching out to us. We don't have to reach out anymore, which is probably the coolest thing I've ever gotten to say.
How cool is that? To be
Yeah.
able to be wanted from, that's
It's the biggest
you
blessing.
definitely hit a pinnacle with that. That's
So-
amazing.
Every 9 questions I get to ask one. So I
Yes.
found it to be interesting that you said you learned from school, you took time management and attention to detail. And one of the things that you said that struck really interesting to me, and I don't even know if it was a conscious decision you made, the first utilization of like ink on the shoe, you use the Sharpie, right? And Sharpie's like one of the hardest things to delete. So you have to be precise. Did you do that on purpose or did you do it subconsciously?
You know, it's hard to, because paint is hard too, because
Yeah.
you can't really delete it. I mean, originally it was just like, this is what I have available. This is what I know, especially because that's what people were using on YouTube. So it was like, well, this isn't really a thing yet. We're going to trial and error it until but I think too, the attention to detail has helped with even just being super precise on what we're doing, because as you said, you can't really delete it.
I mean, that's beautiful.
So tell us what you have here.
Thank you. This is for Nick Lowry. His foundation they're doing a big thing on Easter it's for Champions of the Homeless.
Okay.
And they do a big meal every big holiday. So they bring people in and they give out flowers and give out clothes. And it's just the coolest thing ever. But we're actually I think we're auctioning this off.
Okay.
But he's the coolest guy. He was a kicker for the Chiefs. He's in the Hall of Fame. And he signed the front and back, which was super cool. I sat with him in his front room and he was just like, and he signed my book, which was super cool. Yeah, he's a great guy. So I'm delivering this to him after this.
Oh.
So I thought I'd bring it in to show you guys. You guys are the first ones to see it.
Amazing.
Kenna, this is paint. Like
It is.
literally.
Finished it at 4:00 in the morning last night.
Oh my God. In your room on your bed? Like that's what I'm envisioning.
I wish. I do have a desk now.
Okay.
We've grown from the bed.
And this is a shoe he wore, right?
It is. He kicked in it and he brought it out. It was the coolest thing.
so
He got it in
cool.
like a storage room in his house and he was like, wait, I have this for you. And just brought out his kicking shoe.
Amazing.
And great hair.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly.
Yes, he does have
Yeah,
great hair.
he definitely has hair envy of people. Even the shading, how you did that.
Yeah, that one took a long time. I'm not very good at, funny enough, I'm not very good at hands. Like, in that logo has 2 hands. And I'm
my
like, oh boy. So,
That is amazing.
yeah.
That's funny. It's hands. I always, when I used to draw when I was young, I would always make one good eye. And then the right eye wasn't great. Or the opposite eye, I can never match them up. I always found that so
Hard.
Yeah.
I agree with you. Hands are like the one thing that I'm like, if I could like sit for a day and just practice, it would be hands.
Oh,
They're
that's
so
cool.
hard. I could do faces, like
These look amazing.
whole body shots, but it's like, I don't know. Hands are hard.
So if we wanted to, like what did you just get, Sophia? Jordans?
Yeah.
Like just pink?
Yeah.
If we wanted you to do her Jordans and we gave you the pink Jordans, we could just say, I have an idea. She's going to be in the play Annie. Maybe something with Annie.
That's cute.
Could we do that? Surprise for her for opening day.
Oh, that's so cute. I love
How
that.
much time do you need?
Oh, well, when is her play?
End of April. I think the 30th.
Oh, yeah, we're good.
Really?
Yeah.
So
Okay. Yay, I'm so excited.
I'm excited.
You do custom. Like
Yep.
if someone called anything.
Anything and everything.
good. I'm going to introduce you to somebody that
Okay.
he's a manager of like 30 athletes, professional.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Your buddy.
Look at that. Word of mouth.
See? I love
Maybe
it.
more.
I love it.
And Jelly Roll.
Oh,
You
I've
know
heard a lot
Jello.
about him.
That's his manager.
Oh,
Not
I
me.
thought he was
I don't
me.
know.
Oh, I'm like,
He's like,
how do
come
you
on,
know
give me some
him?
credit.
Oh my God. All right. Can I share with you
Yes, of course.
what I did? So when I was young, I definitely have a creative side to me. I'm not an artist. I could look at things and draw decently, but I could never do this. But in my mind, remember, I was definitely anywhere between like 8 and like in that era, because I remember being in our apartment, and I used to like envision designing shoes, but not drawing anything, but actually gluing fabric and weird stuff. So I still have that itch in me.
Oh,
For my husband, can you grab that bag and grab the shoe out of there? So for my husband's 50th, we did what was the theme? 70s.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm never going to find shoes. So I'm like, I'm going to design a shoe. My dog ate the one, so I had
that happens.
it's the tackiest shit I've
Oh
ever
my
done.
gosh.
But how it matched, remember my dress? So my dress was this blue sequence, like 70s flare. And I wanted something to, isn't that hysterical?
I love it. Let's
So-
trade. I'll do yours, you do
Right?
mine.
Yes. I'll make you, give me a theme.
No
and I'll
one's
make-
ever made me shoes.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm giving you this
Oh my
shoe.
gosh. Well, thank you.
That's
I'm
what
going to
you
put
get.
it in a clear box on my desk. I love this.
Isn't that fun?
It's incredible.
We hope you put your best foot forward.
Yeah, thank you. I'll wear it in graduation. I'll button another one to house, like maybe a suit or maybe
Awesome.
I literally came home and there was blue and gold everywhere. I'm like, Esther.
I'm going to put it right next to
Thank
it.
you.
There.
See?
Equal
Look at that.
levels.
There we go. It's so funny.
Incredible. I love it. I mean, that's great.
My God.
I used to, before I did shoes, I used to glue little like outfits together for my Build-A-Bears. So, you gotta
Oh, that's cool.
Love a good glue gun.
I love a good glue gun.
Uh-huh.
I love scraping it off the counter.
It's in fact, we just replaced our dining room table because I
Oh.
got paint all over
Oh, yeah.
it.
Absolutely.
So, you got to start somewhere.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay. So then what I want to know too, as a young entrepreneur, because I've gotten asked this, like, what is it? Do you have a normal week? Like, what does your week look like? Besides school, your business, what is it?
Oh my gosh, it's so funny too. Like, I'll come to school and sit down in class. I'm like, yeah, I was just on channel 12 for an hour.
right.
And they're like, what? It's funny. It goes as far as to like, it's just every day's different. We wake
Yeah.
up in the morning. In fact, we're so old school. I have a paper calendar
Yeah.
that I write everything down on, and it's hooked to my fridge.
Yes.
But every day's different. Even just this week alone, I usually have like 2 or 3 events.
Right.
Go on pods every other day, and just whenever there's time, I paint. So that's why I was up till 4:30 in the morning. And then also I have fun too. In fact, we were on the lake. We live close to Canyon Lake, so we have a boat. So I fit in the fun there too. I'm still 22 years old. I gotta have fun. So
You have to have fun.
yeah,
That's amazing.
I just love what I do, and it's my life.
So this is what I really loved when I was looking at your page. You had said there's never been someone that you worked with that wasn't a great experience. Is that
I
true?
fully agree with that.
Isn't it amazing?
Well, I also think with her personality, she's only going to draw
Yeah.
like good
Attention.
experiences. Even if it's bad, it's going to be a good experience for you because you're going to learn from it.
Yes. I mean, we've never even had a client or a customer say anything bad. Never a negative comment. Even on my social media posts, nothing, ever.
That is amazing.
It's just been incredible. I always say that my business is God-driven. So, like, in a sense, it's His hand in everything. Even the people we work for and the experiences we have, everything. It's just all according to God.
Yeah.
You got to stop because our next guest is probably crying right now.
Are you crying? You are?
Oh.
Your most memorable
Exchange.
exchange of a shoe.
Oh my gosh. Too many to count.
Yeah.
I mean, we did DeMar Hamlin when he had just had his art.
Oh my God. Yeah.
It was while he was recovering. Actually, I reached out to him and just said, I want to help in any way possible.
Right.
So we did a pair for him with it was that heart hand thing that he did. He painted his hands on it, and we did a big collaboration we were raising funds for, I think it was the American Heart Association. And it did pretty well. I think we raised like $6,000 for him and his group that he worked with. So that was a huge thing for me. I just love being out in the community, working with people. I always say I'm a storyteller at the heart. Throughout childhood, all the arts and crafts, it's always been about telling people's stories.
Right.
And if I can do that with something I love, then I will.
So are you a part of any nonprofit charities right now?
We work with a bit of everything, right?
Everything, right?
Everything. I mean, this is for champions for the homeless.
Yeah.
But I mean, we just anyone and everyone, pretty much. We've done stuff with Boys and Girls Club. Really, there's a lot of people.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's amazing. Well, thank you so much for being on.
thanks for having me.
2 cheerleaders now.
Yeah,
Aw,
you do.
I'm so glad.
You do. I'm
Your
so
parents
happy.
did a wonderful job with you, honestly.
Thank you.
Do you have siblings?
I do. I have 2 brothers.
Okay.
I'm a middle child.
Do you fight with them?
No, actually, not at all.
Figures.
My older
gosh.
brother and I are only about 10 months apart. So we were raised as twins. So yeah, and we're like the 2 opposite sides of the brain. He's a mechanical engineering.
Okay.
He's very, very smart. And I do this.
Oh, that's real cool.
So our parents had their hands full.
Wow, that's awesome. Will you stay in Arizona?
I probably will. I love it here. The Valley's a great place. There's I was talking to a friend the other day and she even said that this is the biggest small business nonprofit charity.
Yeah.
This is the largest saturation of that in any state, any country. It's all in the Valley.
I could see that.
So I'm probably gonna stay. If I can, I will.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for being our
Thanks for
guest.
having me. I'm
You're
honored to be your
amazing.
first.
Yeah, you are first.
Wear this in good health.
I will.
Yes. I
I'll find
want
another one that
pictures.
matches it so
I
I
want
can.
pictures from graduation.
I'm doing my grad photos tomorrow at 7:30 in the morning. So
Oh my
I'll be there
gosh.
doing that. I'll bring them.
Bram. I love it. And then I'm gonna reach out on Sophia's kicks.
Okay, we'll do. Let's do some Annie themed. That's so cute. I'm excited for her.
I know, me too.
Well, I expect pictures of her in them.
Yes. Well, thank you for being on. And
Thanks for having me.
this is a
Thank you. You're amazing.